By failing to answer these questions, you've breached the Quarantine Act. And as a result, I'd be recommending to my colleague here that you be fined today for failing to declare these items.
You've got 2 gourds?
2 interrogating.
Okay. Are they for decorative purposes?
No, it's my band, I'm a musician.
Oh, it's an instrument?
Different music. That one, different music.
So did you take the gourds out of Australia and put them back in, or did you buy them overseas?
They're a wedding present.
Yeah, wedding present and overseas.
Okay. Right.
These passengers are returning after getting married in the groom's homeland, Cuba.
Are you going to play here in Australia?
I live here.
Oh, you live here?
I'm a musician too, dancer musician. I have one band here. We play salsa and Cuban music.
Yeah.
I'm making happy.
In clubs or?
Club around Australia.
Yeah.
And represent Australia to outside too.
Right.
Professional musician and dancer.
I'll just get you to read number 7, if you can.
Number 7.
Yeah. Do you have any wooden articles? Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any reason why you didn't declare the gourds? See these seeds here?
Yeah.
These things can bring in exotic pests and diseases into the country. You've got a few seeds here and wooden articles as well.
Well,
okay, that need to be declared.
probably one mistake.
Yeah. Well, I did ask you whether you understood
Yeah, I understand.
questions and read them. How often do you travel?
Many. Very
Many
often.
times?
Very often.
Okay, so you should be aware of these things.
So it's professional shop. I buy that thing.
Whether
It's
it's
alright.
professional or not,
I know it.
whether
I
it's
know
professional, you still need to declare it to quarantine.
Next time, no. Instrument coming inside.
Okay, one moment here.
Absolutely.
At this point, the supervisor steps in to question the couple and determine whether a fine should be imposed on the newlyweds.
By failing to answer these questions, you've breached the Quarantine Act. I'm told that you're a frequent traveller, and as a result, I'd be recommending to my colleague here that you be fined today for failing to declare these items.
Okay, that's one issue, the fine, $220. The other issue, this instrument here, with these seeds, we can treat it for you. Gamma radiation,
Yeah. Oh,
otherwise we destroy it.
nah, this is ridiculous.
I just saw a few things on the screen.
Cigars.
Cigars?
Cigars. Okay.
That's probably what
That's your lines.
Got some genuine Cuban cigars here.
Okay, they need to be referred to customs.
So now the passengers will also be referred to customs because they may have brought in more than their duty-free allowance of 250 grams of tobacco each. If so, the couple will have to pay duty.
But if you can just check on the cigars.
Two difficult options are being offered to passengers. Either gamma irradiate their instruments or they will be destroyed.
This is my job, you know? This is my job.
We understand it's your job.
The only other option with this item is that you can have this part of the item.
But not the seeds.
It's the seeds that are the issue. As these seeds present here, there's a potential that they can still be germinated. And if you put these in the ground, there's a risk that they may grow a plant species that's not in Australia. So you can introduce weeds, you can introduce new genus that we don't have in Australia. Okay, so that's why these, if we gamma irradiate them, it kills any opportunity for these to grow.
Yeah.
Now, you're not going to put them in the ground now, but there's a potential that it breaks, you decide you don't want it, you throw it away. That's when that risk can be. And given that we don't know what these species are, they could stay dormant as a seed for a long time.
Okay, so that's a fine of $220 and a treatment of $60 for the seeds.
Okay.
And that's a
No
gamma
choice.
radiation
No choice.
treatment.
It's all right.
And to add to their bill, Customs has some bad news about their cigars.
How much did you pay for the cigars?
Present.
Present?
I will.
Okay, well if you want them, they're going to be $513.11.
Why?
Because you've exceeded your limit, you didn't declare on it, therefore you forfeited your concession. If you don't want the cigars, we keep them, then destroy them.
Beautiful.
Wedding present.
It's a beautiful present.
That's what the law states.
This is my
so-
friend's present. So you, or
Okay, what your option is, you can either pay for them now, or we can hold them. They'll be held at the airport for 5 days, then it gets transported to Queen's Bond, and then it gets held for another 90 days. If you still don't pick it up, or contact the number in that time, they get destroyed. So that's the options.
The Cuban cigars weren't declared and they have exceeded the limit. So the couple will have to either lose the cigars or pay duty on the lot.
Too much, too much. You know what? It's too much for me. Altogether now, altogether. My instrument, I understand everything, but it's too much now, you know? I understand everything, but nobody understands us.
2 double white.
Choice.
But you have no money at all to pay the fine.
I got holiday now. 1 month holiday. Wedding. You know how much is the wedding?
We understand, but the issue is the fine and the treatment. You have to pay both before you leave here, the airport.
Either way, I lost everything.
No, we have no choice.
You have to pay this fine before you leave.
I can take you outside. If you have someone outside waiting for you that may have some money with them, you can go outside, ask them and borrow.
My wife's right now in the car.
Okay.
The bride found the money to pay the fines. Now home with her new husband, that's happiness money can't buy.
See you later. The best is love, forget it. You love somebody, forget it.
The passengers later returned to the airport and paid over $500 in duty for their cigars.
Okay, have a nice day.
Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah.
When we see your card says no, you don't have anything, you haven't brought anything in, but we can see that there is something in the X-ray that looks of concern.
At Sydney Airport, quarantine officers have spotted something suspect in the bag of a passenger just arrived from Hong Kong.
And on the screen here we can see a lot of organic matter that looks like some food items, so we're going to have a look at it today and see what's in there.
This man is in transit in Australia for just 2 days before he returns home to Tahiti. On his landing card, he claimed he had nothing to declare.
Did you read all the questions on the card?
Roughly,
Okay. Did you understand them all?
What's that?
Did you understand the questions?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, these are your bags here?
Yeah, 1, 2, and here.
What's inside here?
This is a dry medicine for Tahiti,
And is this like a traditional soup mix, sir?
It's all dry.
Yeah. So what do you do with this, sir?
I boil it.
You boil it? Do you eat it, sir?
He's brought with him dozens of packets of traditional medicines and what appears to be soup. It's made entirely of dried plants and herbs.
Just wondering, question 6, sir, where it says any food, including dried, fresh, preserved, cooked or uncooked.
Yeah.
Okay, why you said no, there was no food in the bag.
Oh.
But for Quarantine Officer Denise, this is no laughing matter. His false declaration could land him in serious trouble.
When we see your card says no, you don't have anything, you haven't brought anything in, but we can see that there is something in the X-ray that looks of concern.
Very good.
We need for you to actually say, yes, there is food, or yes, there is traditional medicine. Can you check to see
what's in there?
and lilium bulb and things like that?
No worries.
Traditional medicines can contain ingredients which, if exposed to the Australian environment, can be extremely harmful.
Found it. This is lilium bulb. It's prohibited for entry to Australia. It could contain
A lilium bulb can carry exotic viruses and bacteria, which can destroy commercial food, plants and flowers.
So this one also has citrus peel and safflower in it. Both are prohibited items. So therefore, this is of quarantine concern as well.
And now Officer Denise has just found something that's of even greater concern.
And what are these, sir?
This man's short stay in Australia could turn out to be quite costly.
And I'm very concerned about the meat. We don't know how it's been processed, how it's been cooked, and different diseases that we don't want to actually come into Australia can be present in this sort of meat. But because of the seriousness of
Yeah.
the meat,
Yeah.
and the plant material that you've brought in.
Yeah.
And because you didn't declare, today you will be fined for bringing those into the country.
Yes,
That's
okay.
$220.
Okay, I have to pay,
What we would offer the gentleman today is, because he is transiting and he is only here for 2 days, is that he does have the option where he could pay a $30 fee and will hold the goods until he exits the country. But even if you are here for just a small amount of time, you still have to completely abide by Australia's quarantine laws. So then it's a matter of that these definitely cannot leave the airport today.